2017, Shay came to the show to prove to her ex-boyfriend Jordan that he was the father of both of her children. But it was Jordan's reasons for having doubts that made this story, it was one to remember. So why would you say that his insecurities have gotten the best of him? What do you mean by that?
Because every single time that we get into a fight, he's always talking about, oh, I'm cheating, and it's with one of my exes.
What was his reaction when you said first that you were pregnant with Shay?
Oh, he was excited. I came out of the bathroom with the stick. He was all excited, and he was all happy and joyful about it. But then he turned his back and said, oh, she's not mine.
And Caden, he thinks it's the wrong skin color with
He
Caden?
says my son looks too Mexican. Too Mexican. He says my son doesn't look like him because he looks like a Milk Dud baby. That he looks too Mexican. He's ignorant. He has nothing better else to do with his life.
But you also think that somebody is poisoning Jordan's mind.
I do. I think his family gets in his ear and his
How about
Uncle John.
his Uncle John?
Yes, his Uncle John and his family gets in his ear and tells him, and they help him.
That's not his baby. That's not his baby. All she is drumming his butt. All he is drumming his butt. It's not his baby. All he's drumming.
We make these babies. Mind your own business.
Neither one.
No.
Here's the thing. He comes into the house. He can't get in the house. You locked him out of the house. You had a guy in the house.
It's not that we did anything wrong. Yes, he took a shower in my house. So what? It's not like it's everything I've ever seen before.
And everybody should know, you uprooted your whole life.
I moved away from my family and everything I know in Washington State so that he could come out here and be closer to his family to try to make my family work.
Everybody, here's Jordan. Jordan, come on out. Why are you so upset?
Listen, she sits here and says these kids are mine,
Yep.
okay? She threw me out in the cold for 3 hours. 3 hours. So anyways, I still had the spare key, right? I threw my phone under the bed and recorded the whole thing.
You didn't record nothing. You didn't walk in nothing.
Maury. He's on my side of the bed. Not just one occasion, but on 2 occasions for both kids.
You were locked out another time?
I had to B&E into my own house.
Listen, Jordan was locked out multiple times. Yes, I lock him out of my house because guess what? When he's not doing what he's supposed to do as a boyfriend and as a father, he can get out of my house. He doesn't pay for nothing. I pay for everything.
Maury.
You think that the youngest doesn't look like you?
No.
He's so disrespectful. He says my son looks like a Milk Dud. That is disrespectful.
Look at my daughter, and then look at the other kid, okay?
Oh, you refer to my son as the kid?
Hold it. Now, you see her color, right? Okay, the guy
kid.
that came into the house, he was Hispanic, okay? Now, tell me that baby don't look a mixture between black and Hispanic.
So what? Just because my son has
and then she has the nerve to speak to the baby in Spanish. Why you need to teach the baby Spanish?
We were living in Washington State. There's a bunch of Mexicans up there. My kids are bilingual.
Hispanic. Say it right.
Bilingual.
Please. She manipulated my ass, made me sign the birth certificate without DNA, and I was stupid enough to do it.
Are you serious? Are you really gonna go there?
We got the DNA here.
Give it to me.
I feel like I want to say one more thing. He's saying that I manipulated him into signing a birth certificate. He only signed the birth certificate because he didn't want to pay child support for him.
When it comes to 2-year-old Shia, Jordan, you are the father.
I told you. Now what? That's your daughter.
When it comes to 3-month-old Caden, Jordan, you are the father.
Too Mexican, huh? He looks like a Milk Dud, right? He looks like a Milk Dud, right? He's too Mexican to be your child, right? You must be Mexican then, aren't you?
Get the out of my face.
You must be Mexican then, aren't you?
Huh?
You must be Mexican, aren't you then? Because he's too Mexican to be your kid, remember?
After that taping, Shay and Jordan didn't get back together, but they did their very best to co-parent for the sake of their children. As for Shay, she's now married to a guy named Khalil, And Shay says he treats her like the queen she is.
You are not the father.